In a quiet room, the only light comes from a single monitor. The rhythm of keys clicking against the silence is the sound of a massive project reaching its conclusion. This document is the result of 3 years of constant effort. David has traded weekends, sleep, and social lives for these pages, knowing this single file represents his entire career path. The clock on the wall shows 60 minutes remaining. It is a hard deadline. There is no extension and no second chance. He moves through the final pages, checking the citations and fixing small typos. He is making sure the formatting is exactly as it needs to be for the submission. At this moment, every effort he has made over the last 3 years rests on the stability of this one digital file and the click of a mouse. Suddenly, the typing stops. The cursor freezes in the middle of a sentence, and the keyboard becomes unresponsive. The screen flickers twice. Brief flashes of gray. And then the entire room goes dark as the monitor loses power. The silence that follows is heavy. Seconds ago, David was at the finish line. Now he is staring into a black screen where 3 years of work used to be. Panic sets in instantly. He reaches for the power button, cycles the machine, and taps every key, trying to force the system to respond. Once the system reboots, the search begins. He scans every folder, every hidden directory, and every backup drive. But there was nothing left. The deadline was getting closer every second. Based on the state of the drive and the time remaining on the clock, recovering the project through technical means is no longer an option. David stops fighting the keyboard. He pushes back from the desk and sinks to the floor, completely defeated by the loss. He doesn't yell or demand a miracle. He sits in the quiet of the room and accepts the reality of the situation. He offers a simple, quiet request. He asks for the internal strength to not give up, even though everything he worked for is gone. After a few moments, the panic leaves him. He stands back up, wipes his face, and reaches for the power button one last time. The computer starts slowly. David watches the loading bar, expecting to see the same empty desktop he found minutes ago. The desktop finally appears. It is mostly empty, just as it was before the last crash. But then, a new folder appears. Its name is simple: Recovered. David opens it to find every chapter and every page of his thesis inside. Usually, recovered data looks like the text on the left, a mess of broken symbols and lost formatting. But these files, shown on the right, are perfectly organized. The margins are set, the citations are intact, and the spacing is precise. Even the small formatting errors David was fixing before the crash are gone. The entire document is more polished than the version he thought he had lost. He moves quickly, uploading the files and clicking the submit button with only minutes to spare. As the confirmation screen appears, the adrenaline fades. He leans back, feeling the weight of the last 3 years finally lift. Some miracles do not arrive with grand displays. Sometimes they simply look like a folder on a desktop, appearing exactly when someone finds the result.